I thought I'd do a little bit of a modding recap. A bunch of little things are going on in the community right now, and I've been pretty busy doing RedMC testing, and I'll show you a little bit of that. This is my nice little to-do list that actually I deleted a lot out of. Just of things that I was checking. 650 plus teams in one friggin' roster. RedMC is crazy for what we can do with this game. On top of that, I created a little spreadsheet here that takes, this is a 2K13 player roster, or players tab, I believe this is 2K13. No, this is 2K14. This is RedMC 14. Well, whatever. This is a, a spreadsheet that I used from last year's game. This is last year's game. Last year's players tab, and imported it so that it works in 2K14, so I don't have to go column by column by column by column. I can just, as you can see, it goes to the other sheet. So I can just take any exported CSV from 2K13, yeah, 2K15, jeez, we're skipping ahead here, and import it into this, copy paste, and then I can copy paste that into RedMC. So we don't need to have that open. So let's go ahead and open up RedMC, and I will show you this amazingness. I think Temp 4 has it. So to make room, look at this. Ready for this? Playable teams throughout. Wow. 655 teams. Let's start at 0. That is nuts. I mean, we're going to run out of space for players in the players tab before we run out of space there. That is nuts. And to make that room, remember, you have to delete stuff. So you select the things you want to delete, right-click delete, and then when you save it, it will delete it. So I did that to the schedules, because what I'm going to do, you don't need to have any schedules. And then I got rid of old coach stats and some player stats, and I kept the team stats, but you can get rid of this too. Just some extra fluffy stuff that you don't really need to keep around in the game, and you can make room in the roster for other things. It depends on what you want to do. Obviously, if you're going to do a association mod, you kind of need to have player stats and stuff. If you're just making a blacktop roster, like I am, you don't really need this stuff. Go ahead and close this out, and we will open up, where is it? ZBTV2. So this is Blacktop Revitalization Point 2. Only one arena to make some room. Got rid of my schedules as well. Now, I can take, there's only 104 by default, but I can expand this out as much as I want. And when you select teams in Blacktop mode, you can choose between having 50 NBA teams or 50 Legend teams. So, but you are limited to that 100 in that menu. In Play Now, you can have as many friggin' teams as you want. But in Blacktop mode, you're limited to 100 total. So I can do stuff like have NBA teams plus the EuroLeague teams. I don't know, maybe create some Adidas, Nike, Converse teams, Under Armour teams. And then on the other side for the Legends, have the legendary teams, and then have my community ballas, which I could probably load that up too. I believe I called it, I don't know what I did with Midnight Ballas. Oh, CB convert. There we go. So I can take these community ballas people and bring them into. I could sort it by height if I want, and only take the children, the little kids that are only 130 centimeters tall. Put them all on one team. Have them go up against LeBron, Melo, Kobe, Blake Griffin, and Dwight Howard. Why not? And just have them just ruin a bunch of kids' lives. I don't know. It's a video game. We can do what we want. The one thing that I did want to ask you guys and get across in this video was I've been working on a player generator. And what I want to do with this, I've mentioned this in a couple of videos before. I want to be able to create players based on position, playstyle, age, body type, blah, 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 blah. And I have these different playstyles from the game that I could use as templates, if you will. So we have the NBA roster here where I can take, if I want to make a Robert Sacre kind of person, I can just take him and use him as a template. There's a couple other templates in here as well. Oh, no, they're under the templates tab. Really? Wow. So I have my player templates, created player templates, and rookie templates. And I can sort these by play style and correlate them over to these play styles and get players of different skill levels. Because, I mean, like, if you do a creative player and you just take the creative player ratings, you're going to have a superstar in the NBA no matter what. If you take my player, you kind of have that bench player kind of skill level. And if you take a generated rookie, obviously you have generated rookie skill levels. And you can use that to modify and all that stuff. Really, I just want these templates here for their tendencies. The ratings, I don't mind randomized ratings. I like having a really terrible player who has a low dunk rating but has a posterizer and has a high tendency to dunk, which, you know, then he just misses awesome dunks, and that's funny to me. I'm stupid. Fly, fat boy, fly. But these tendencies really help to try to narrow down the different kinds of how the players behave on the court, I guess is the best way I'm trying to say it. So, yeah, the program works pretty good. A couple issues I found that I've passed on to Vlad, so hopefully he'll be able to whip this around nice and easy. We're hopefully going to have him on the NLSC podcast this week, so look out for that, and maybe he'll drop some info what's going on in the future of RedMC. I believe this is the first time I've shown the program. It's basically the same as the last program. Sort of by ID, you can still use the, if you have the licenses for it, the different total full control commands, clone, delete, all that fun stuff. The text editor doesn't work. He's going to figure something out with that. That's more for a future thing. And yeah, basically all the same kind of things that we've all been used to. That was Control-Shift-G, and this is the global editor where you can do amazing things globally to all the players or all the teams or anything else in the world. And as you can see, we still have the My Friend interfaces working, and you know, it's still a license based system. I don't know what he's going to charge for him and stuff, but this is the 4th year in a row of that stuff, 5th year of the row, whatever stuff. So you guys should be used to it by now. So yeah, the other big thing that happened, we don't need to save any of this. We can close this out. I was actually contacted by someone, and I don't know what's going to happen with this. This is his thing, but I did want to at least show it off. This is my normal Blender shortcut right down here. This is to Blender 2.69. This is the latest version of Blender. This isn't the old version with old Python and this specific version. This is a new version of Blender. Import N2KM, and we can go ahead and go to Blender, and let's open up this. Look at that. So we can use the new version of Blender if we want to. Now, like I said, I'm not releasing this for public. I've contacted him to see what he wants to do with it. But it works well, and it loads quick. It loads really quick, which I really like. I actually haven't tried importing two at the same time, see what happens. Now, of course, it's still a bit of an issue with... I can probably scale that. I gotta press S to scale, right? Nope. Transform, scale. See, I don't know how to work with these different scenes now. It's like learning a new program. Did it import into the same scene? Oh, that's not nice. Oh, okay. Well, that's the problem. We know we've been spending so many years with the old version of Blender that we kind of got all these different things worked out to make it run better. I can go ahead and start a new one. I'll import that again. And just kind of show how much quicker it is. Even on my computer, this is still like it's a loading time. Yeah, it's not instantaneous like that to load up this model. So we'll select it all, press S for scale, 0.001, still do that trick. And this is the Attack Athletics Court. I was just doing some testing of this to make sure it worked, importing and exporting. Press Z to go wireframe on this. Still the same thing, right click, press tab to go into edit mode. Press B to select stuff. Right click to select stuff if you want to. It's the same old song and dance. That's the best way to put it. It's just a lot faster and a lot, I guess, easier to use. So, if he decides to release this plugin, or if it gives me permission to release the plugin, should definitely see some new tutorials for Blender on this after I learn it a little bit better. But this is running just so much quicker than normal. Let's just try to break it. Why not? Rocker low. That's instant. I love it. Select all, scale 0.001, and we've lost it. I know this is a little mess up, little screwy video. I know, but I just wanted to give you guys some kind of an update. I haven't been playing too much of next gen. I mean, with the holidays and stuff. Haven't been playing too much of even PC. Just because I've been doing a lot of testing with RedMC and making sure that it's as good as it can be for you guys when it comes out. So, that's what I've been doing. I hope you guys have been doing well. And I guess I will see you in the next video. And I guess we'll leave it with that. Oh yeah. I have not touched Live 14. I'll leave it at that. See you in the next one.